I have no idea what that stands for, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go to the teams tab. Can we cap it? Open in parentheses, question mark, close in parentheses. Can you not put special characters in room names or something?
Unfortunately not, no.
What? I didn't know about that. It's pretty crazy when you think about it.
Should be an admin sometime, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So, this is teams.
You're really struggling, aren't you?
I'm like, trying to navigate the spreadsheet as quick as I can physically manage, and it's so slow.
Lining up for Can We Cap It tonight, we've got Skent, Biscotti, Pat, and Bobby. It's the same team that beat the Ballbusters last week, 2-1 on their game on Iron. So even though it might look undermanned, and they've got a couple of potential minors players in there in Pat and Skent, they're definitely on track and got some good chemistry. And lining up against them, we have the typical Shia team currently, with Doku and Moose on D, and then Pinkman and Dope the top, or Pinkman's the top offender. I think Dope's relatively close as well. Top offenders lining up.
So this is the 3 versus 4 on the ladder game, and it'll bring them tied if Shire win it, but put Can We Cap It tied with first if they win it. So not huge, not massive stuff on the line here, but it could matter.
And I think with do you know how many other thing Cap 22s are?
Cap 22s at the moment are on 9 points.
9 points. And Shire on 12.
After their win tonight, I don't know how quickly. Wallace is pretty quick, eh?
Yep.
How can I check whether he's updated it?
But if they've played 9 games, I think this has major playoff implications.
They played 8.
They played 8. Okay. Well,
Yes.
They lost the last game,
Okay.
so they're still on 9.
Well, so the Ballbusters and the Ballfathers will have a more significant lead, so this won't actually do anything for either of these teams, really. There is no huge potential for movement in the leaderboard. But still, it's still important. I mean, games.
It'll keep Can We Cap It within range of keeping that top spot.
And I mean, Pinkman and Dope, so that's like insane. Like, that is a pretty nutty offensive combo. I can see them doing incredibly well in velocity, but we're going to start. We've got a tag pro on both teams. 2 tag pros, actually, for Can We Cap It. One of them's respawning. Oh, Pat spawns perfectly.
Yeah, they're keeping both those tag pros on D as well. I think we discussed this in the last game that we both comped. Not tonight, but the previous night. That maybe you send one of those on O. What are your thoughts there?
I don't know. It depends how competent you are on O, especially because it's first round as well. Like, I might be more prone to doing that second or third round when there's already sort of a flow of rotations through the base, but first round going out of your way to rotate your good defender out of D seems just like unnecessarily risky for me, unless you know your defender has some offensive talent.
Okay, so that's a bit of a swipe at Pat and Biscotti's offense there.
Well, I don't know how good they are, really. What do you think? You think it should be independent of the team's ability and you should always send one on O?
Oh, I just think you should leave a tag pro and just leave a tag pro at base, sit them right on that flag tile, don't have them move, they can never grab, and then send the other tag pro on O and just cause some havoc. But
2 tag pros. Teams on O.
Yeah, Biscotti with that rolling, he's got to use that really well. And in fact, he doesn't have to because Pink doesn't know where any of the spawns are. He still hasn't used it, in fact. It's Ken and Bobby trying to find their way out. Not a chance.
Slow. Much slower than the Kitty Cats game we had earlier. That was flags out of base 9 times out of 10. But Bobby gets a good grab and he's ahead of 3.
Yeah,
Blocks are on. Pinkman commits correctly. Clever. Good comms there to get Pinkman in the right position to get that return. Dope says shutting down Skent. That's impressive.
Yeah. Skent just hesitated there. Skent definitely had the opportunity to use that boost, but he was just trying to get the right line, just not picking up there. Next round of pops coming up. It has been very defensive so far. As you mentioned in the previous games, we saw very open games and very re-grabby games, but maybe just haven't had that chance yet. I think once both teams get the trains settled up, Pat getting that tag pro.
Nice, good work from Pat. Dope got a rolling bomb that was promptly defused.
See, this is what I want most teams to be doing with the tag pro. Maybe this is what you were discussing earlier. See that sort of havoc that you can cause on O as Bobby is let out. Dope's going to look for a boost, hits a spike, Pinkman really has no chance, and that'll be the first cap of the game.
It's good pup control. That sort of 2 tag pros and a juke juice. If you like active level pup control, you're gonna get that more than once in the game. Grabs are loosening up a bit here. Skent's trying to get there before they shut him down.
Oh, unfortunately, he grabs. He's gonna have some work to do. And he's able to do it somewhat, just Lisa delay the time till Bobby can get back. Now he can set up some blocks. He's got the double blocks on. Skent's out. He's only got 2-on-2 in base. Pinkman needs that bomb.
Nice boost from Pinkman, slows him right down.
Yeah, but the train is now established. So
with some pups, this can always end up in a cap. Oh, Skent, nice dude. Past double down, past 3. Comms didn't come out from Pat quick enough to not take that boost.
Bobby could stick out with a rolling intact. In fact, no, he's going to use it and get closed down, and that should be a complete reset there.
It's a bit rough.
On your Bobby. Skent, he knows that the Juke Juice is spawning. Why would you grab against that?
I suppose you didn't have much to lose.
Well, it delays the next grab by another 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, but it's not the rock end, it was in tow, and they had the flag at base, so you might as well just back yourself, see if you can do.
If that flag leaves the base, you're in big trouble.
But both juices were spawning, so you would have known that.
But you still got 2 offenders there.
Yeah, I suppose.
No regrab for Shia. Dope's probably going to buy a bit of time.
Try around. Up. Yeah, that's the smart move. It was hard to do anything when you got 4 ahead of you and you know up. Pat getting a free tag pro, Bobby getting the rolling bomb, and Biscotti another 2 tag pros again for the 3rd time. That's incredible.
They don't even need it to get out. Bobby just gets a roll off grab on Moose. Dope's
just has to survive. He has to, but he can't.
Docker's a bit slow getting off a regrab. He might look for a kiss. Opportunity's been closed. Moose. Very good. Very well done to commit there. Those sort of situations, you don't want to hold back and be conservative. You know that you're the last chance. Just got to take a chance and run straight at the flag carrier. And he did that really well. Moose and Pinkman, a couple of flaccid, and that'll be a full reset.
Some excellent defense from Pat and Biscotti, really. To not even let them like have any hold at all, just shut them down instantly as they grab the flag. That's pretty coordinated. Not so coordinated there though. Bit of a misstep. They will shut Pinkman down in the end, but gives Dope the space to get out. So take the boost. He's past 1. Still got 3 ahead. He's going to go for the pup. It's probably the right choice, really. Scotty's all over it though.
Well, Pink's got that tag pro though, and he'll be able to lead him in. Bobby still has the rolling. He's going to have to use that to slow this down.
3 rollings. Bobby gets 2 of them in one, and Pinkman gets 2 of them rather than one go.
Oh,
they shut down.
Biscotti will be able to keep that intact and probably get out. Yeah, he does. All done.
That was nice from Biscotti. Oh, nice from Moose, just so we get in there before the boost gets taken.
Soloed by Doku. He's looking to solo Skent again. Moose will come around and help. Unfortunately, the help is not enough. Skent's able to break free, and we have another regrab train. Just endless regrab trains, really. It's what this whole map is about.
We're more holding, and pups are up in 10 seconds. This is a bit slow from Doku. I would have thought he would have got out of there.
Questionable boost from both Moose and Doku there, leaving Bobby with a return for cap situation. Doesn't come. Pink holds well. Next round of pups coming up soon. See who's in control of those this time. Dope set up real early. What does he do?
Rolling bomb. 3 rolling bombs and a tag pro.
That's the best example.
I would say that finally Shia have a power up advantage. Can they actually convert a cap off this? That'd be excellent. Doku's got to do something with this tag pro. He's got to get rid of that re. They really need Pinkman to solo Pat here, but it just doesn't look like it's going to happen.
They need to pull Moose off re there and just sort of force that. It's just too conservative. You can't have one chasing, especially with a rolling bomb. It's just not going to happen. Won't get double taps like that real quick. Dope. What is he doing? Just toying with him, playing for fun. Pinkman's out, Pat's out. Once again, Rico train established. They really need to get good control of these pups.
Endless space. He's just finding space and just carrying. Moose is going to well, I'm not even try for the kids. And then he gets soloed by Dr. Gun. That's so unfortunate. He put in all that work trying to carry on that flag. Oh, nice from Pat. It's good situational awareness to know that Moose would backtrack. Get that boost on him.
Can we cap it? Looking for those pups. Might go for a listening on Can We Cap It? As Skent goes for a little bit of a suicide. Bobo free. Try and listen in and see what they're talking about.
Hours 31.
It hasn't been diffused yet. Don't die.
Don't die.
Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Yep. Good
Pets,
work.
you stay, Pet.
Okay.
Where is he?
He's mid left. In our side. Going mid right, staying
Okay.
mid.
He's right. Oh, yeah.
Nice, returns cap.
Pet, left. Fuck.
Yeah. Just make sure we're ahead of people. We need
Okay.
re. We need re.
His
Come on.
left.
Scan, you need re.
Yep.
Go on.
I got right boost.
Yeah. Left.
Left. He.
Just in that time, Biscotti missing a crucial boost for Bobo with the return for cap. But the com's definitely high energy. I think if you've listened to the previous game, it was much lower energy than that. Pat sneaks out.
That's a sick dude.
What was that? I think just as the game's about to close, might go for listening on Shia. But what were your thoughts there, communication compared to the other teams we've heard tonight, Pete?
It was actually equal, which is sort of surprising. We heard every single voice, even Skent's incredibly loud, insanely low quality mic, just putting Blob to shame. It was great. But we heard every voice, which is pretty good.
Just as you were talking there, Skent almost found his way outside the house, but I think Doku always had it covered. He's just playing with him a little bit. Bobo's only got 2 to beat, and 1 with a tag pro. His defense
Nice bomb
isn't
from
able to
this.
do much. Alright, as this last round of pups is about to come up,
It's a sick
20 seconds. We might have a reset here. Yeah, we'll find out what Shire are thinking.
Left 44, wasn't it?
Okay,
I'm gonna go for left. Go for right once comes up. So
Alright,
go for
I'll
right.
go. Yep.
Yeah. Alright, they got left
Nice.
41.
Come in.
Juice.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah,
come in.
that's
Okay.
clear.
Oh, I'll get that. Yeah, are you coming in?
I'm waiting.
Oh, damn it.
Alright, where can I come? Alright, I'm gonna get that juice actually.
Come in, left.
Just
again.
come in anywhere.
Alright, I'm gonna come in as soon as I can.
Oh,
Alright, coming ahead of 2 left.
okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, well, he's still alive. Just go for it.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, lucky bro.
Interesting, they had good pup, they knew the timers, Dope called both timers, and they let Pat get 2 pups.
Yep.
Which I thought was pretty interesting, because it was clear that they were, I don't know, they can't materialise their knowledge of the pups into actually, going and picking them up and getting pup control.
It was interesting. I thought Pink maybe faked going for the pup and then went back for
Yeah,
a grab, and that was the
baited.
reason that Pat was able to get right. But yeah, Dope just got beat on fighting for that left pup.
But, I mean,
considering-
it's lucky that Pat got 2 juke juices. Because if
Yeah.
he got, a juke juice and a tag pro, that's you can't let someone get 2 pups. That's pretty bad.
Particularly when you know the times and
Yeah, absolutely,
in that-
and you're coming, and you both of you know that they're up. I don't know. That's
and Dope had the first position there as well, so he should be able to block off tunnel a little bit and just sort of delay Pat from getting there. But instead, he ran straight right next to the pup
yeah.
and let Pat fight him.
He was scared about getting bombed off. And you can see from his position that he thought Pat might try bomb him out. So I think that's why he took such a deep position.
I would have just stayed closer to the wall then and just sort of waited to see if Pat would come in or go for the bomb.
Yeah, that's
If he went
exactly
for
what
the
he
bomb,
did. He
stay
might have
there.
just sat a bit deep, and I think he didn't react quickly enough to have Pat get in. I mean, it just happens. It's pup fights. They're all a bit rando. There was 5 for Can We Cap It, I think. But
They
we
were
started
calling
anyway.
weight. They were calling weight. I think we'll be going back to group here. Enough overanalyzing that one situation. Of course, the game. I think it was relatively even. Pup control was
Game, really. Yeah.
pup control was relatively split. It
2
was,
strong velocity sides.
yeah, pretty tight. Very defensive to start off with. A lot more
Yeah.
defensive than I thought it would be.
Yeah. It was defensive throughout the whole game, really. It's interesting how, I mean, the pup control certainly hasn't been bad on Shia LaBeouf. They just haven't really been able to materialise anything out of it. They had a couple of good tag pros. But anyway, it's 1-0 for Can We Cap It. They are going back to group.
That's unfortunate because the pop control would have been really important off the start there with 3 tag pros spawning, 2 of them for Can We Cap It. So it would have been interesting to see how they open that up, but we go back to group and have another go.
So it looks like Fog is in, maybe Pinkman's out, possibly? No, Fog was just not in at all. Alright. No,
Pinkman has now left the group.
Maybe a bit of a restart. I might have to relaunch his browser or something, I don't know.
A bit of a technical timeout here.
Alright, ready? Up. No, Scotty's called the way.
Yeah. What are you hoping to see in this next game? Just better pup utilization, you reckon?
I reckon. I don't know. And you've got that. You know you're at that deficit as well. So it might be time to start taking risks as well. To start like you say, committing the pups 2-0. Maybe playing 3-0 if you've got the pup advantage, and letting the defender stay D with the 1 tag pro or something. Like, I would be at this stage in the season. Surely you're playing for the win. You wouldn't really want to tie it out. I can't imagine. What about you?
I definitely be going for the win. I think I agree with what you just said. I would leave, but if Scotty gets a tag pro or Juice even, I would consider just leaving him on solo D because I would trust Biscotti enough to 2v1 with the Duke Juice, and same goes for Doku really on the other side. So,
and from what I've seen in the first half, Pat's a pretty confident offender. Like, he can certainly get a hold going.
Yeah, for sure. So if you put those 3 on 0 and just sort of, you don't even have to get out necessarily with that third offender. You just need to create some havoc and get
pressure.
them on the go. Yeah. Even with that tag pro, the best thing to do if you've got double tag pros is leave one on the flag, send another one over to O. If he can do a mulberry, which is a little around the flag and off we go for that. If that's not an option or they're not letting you, just grab the flag, tag someone, die, and then you're respawning with 2 tag pros in base, and you've got a player theoretically on his out with the flag. It's the perfect situation. It's the situation that every team wants, but a couple of times in the game, they weren't able to do that. Previously in the Ballbusters game with Acti doing it, Acti had a pup, and then they had another pup at home. Acti just went in, grabbed, killed himself, and they're able to get an easy cap out of that because the offender just waited for the regrab. But maybe some teams aren't clued into that yet.
There's just banter in the chat now. I don't even know what's happening. No reason, just holding up, just waiting.
Any game that Moose is involved in, there is going to be hell of banter in the chat. Always talking about pizza or bars or doing his ironing or something.
And bird porn. Definitely bird porn. Alright, here we go. Now we're back to group. The countdown's
legitimately in the game. I'd like to see more aggressive defense as well. Just smart, holding your side lanes and making sure they don't get past, but be a little bit more aggressive and try and get that reset a little bit quicker.
Try and keep that flag in base.
Yeah. If it can start off like the start of the first half, and it's relatively defensive, then pups make the difference. But as soon as it becomes very open and very offensive, you really rely on those resets to get what you need.
Pups are good and even. Tag for both teams. Pinkman has the best spawn I've ever seen. I don't even know you can spawn, man. That looks so fucking dumb.
2, 1.
I say Bobo's gonna commit left, probably get that rolling bomb. Gone right.
Oh, scan.
Oh, but that's
Never mind that.
probably intentional. Get
See?
Bobe out, but Bobe just lags around a bit. Probably doesn't commit quite so hard. I suppose he knows he's got the 1 cap lead and maybe a 2 cap lead even. Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if you saw that, but
they took that risk. They tried to use that tag pro to get the cap and left no one on re.
Yep, they Pinkman grabbed with that tag pro, which is exactly what I was discussing, but they didn't send anyone on re. The communication must not have been there because I know that Shia teams generally had regrab a lot of the time. They're very good at that, but just wasn't on this time. No communication, and was able to sneak past and get an easy cap.
Pinkman.
First reset.
Small technical error. Save stays alive. God, these teams are pretty good. There's a little too much grabbing going on. Just trying to get some early puck control here. That's smart. What did we get? We got 4 fucking juke juice, 4 fucking rolling bombs.
Yep.
Can you fix your game, please, like you spammer? Thank you. Don't say I should chop Bobby down. That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah. If your team has a chance for a return, you're better off keeping the rolling, but maybe Dope doesn't trust his team to do that. Can understand why when Moose is right there. Doc trying to solo biscuits. He might get away from Pink as well if he's got the jukes. He doesn't have enough. Dope just taking all the boosts he wants, really. He's left that one for Doku. Unfortunately, not enough to close down Skent. And once again, we have that hold fest that we sort of saw in the second half of that last half.
Yeah, pretty much. And the regrab chain, just holding, and then some more holding, and then they get the return, but then the regrab picks it up, and so there's even more holding. It's great. It's just hold city. But it's happening again. Pinkman, nice with pup control, very organised, and Doku goes well. It's looking good, looking pretty good. 3 out of 4.
Yep, and they've got
better just commit now. He knows he's got the rolling on Re. He can't really fuck it up.
Yeah, that'll be a cap for sure. Oh, well done.
Those reels. That's so uncomfortable.
Pinkman rolling be running out any second.
And he doesn't know that Juke Juice is left. Or he finds out too late. What? Good God.
Oh, and Dope can't keep that train going. So it is a reset. Although, as I say that, Pinkman goes for a bit of a grab. He's got some blocks from Dope and he's able to juke Biscotti temporarily. Create some space. He should have just handed off there, unfortunately. Didn't get the return. Dope's got the juke and will be out.
Wow, great catch ankles. That was so clutch.
Great counter snipe from Biscuits, though.
Hickman does it as well. Pat, he's just getting fucking pigs from juke.
Oh,
nice position from Skent to pick that one up. That's smart.
That would have been #1 play on old Flumy.
Bruce, cleaning them up. It's very clean tag row being played at the moment. Oh, Pinkman, well timed with the bombs. That's what I like to see. And they got 2 tag throws now, so they have to make something out of this. They have to take a risk and just commit somewhere.
It's all on Bobe with that rolling. He's able to keep it alive.
They can't shut Bobe down. Just that boost.
Pinkman's going to clear anti. And he does. They need a solo on Bobe right now.
So Moose actually should be getting off Re and just trying to chase and just trying to apply some pressure, not necessarily outright chase. Stay ahead.
Oh no!
Oh, that's not what we want to see here. That's so unlucky.
And they could get another cap. Could get the train going. So just there, Doku. There must have been no communication from Doku, because if he tells Moose to come on regrab, Moose will come straight over that boost and shut down Bobe completely. Bobe's got absolutely nowhere to go because Doku was pushing the other side. Instead, Moose doesn't know where he is. He just sort of moves off regrab but doesn't push anyone, and Bobe's able to just walk into basically an empty base with some nice blocks. Not able to use those pups well, as we talked about in the first half.
Absolutely just breaks Dokugan's ankles. I would not be surprised if there's some lag happening there. That would be very uncharacteristic for Dokugan. Very uncharacteristic.
Can we cap it on fire? We're going to listen in and see what the energy is like in that room right now.
Left's coming up.
Left's coming up. Left's coming up. Left side. It's a tag pro.
He's mid.
Alright.
Wait,
he's ahead of 2. Yeah, good kiss. Yeah, kill him.
Alright.
He's out, he's ahead of 3.
Oh,
don't die.
Yeah!
Yes.
Oh, yes!
Alright, we can't don't get carried up. On this map, they can cap really easily.
Keep it down, eh?
Yep.
Alright, you can definitely tell.
Who's this Pat guy? He's coming like a fucking veteran. Like, right, we need to win 7-0, lads. Come on. That's so good.
The high energy, though, the high energy.
Yeah.
Once something goes right...
They know they're winning, like...
That's what you want to hear from a tag pro team. That's just really high energy, having lots of fun, making the most of their chances. Playing really well, too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no comms there from Skent to leave it rolling, but could still have a chance. Might be a little bit of a hold fest here. 2 tag pros, 1 for either side. Skent, we'll call that a handoff to give him some credit, because he has played well. Oh, the Scotty. To be honest, I might have just ran for that, but...
Oh! Pat! In the wrong way. Oh, alright. This is not great. Although there's 2 tag pros. Oh, nice. Scan. Excellent work. Oh, and ahead of 4.
It's all on Pink.
Oh, maybe
not. Could put it straight into that tag pro. Instead, he gets a grab, but Bobe closes down Doku.
Dokugan. Oh, pull from Skent and I shut that down, actually.
Yeah, Skent sort of pulled up. Went for the double juke.
See how they instantly rotate? Like, Biscotti is rotating off of Ree as Skent rotates on. Like, that's so important for just continuing your applied pressure to the flag carrier, so he never gets space and he never just gets, like, a free hold. I think that's, like, really... It shows that they've scrimmed, I think, more than anything.
Yeah, it's also a decision that you have to be aware of, and something that they must have discussed. It's obviously, some teams might not want to switch off that regrab because it takes a bit of time, but I definitely agree with what they're doing. Biscotti's a much better chaser than pretty much anyone else.
That was actually excellent.
He's still going.
And he's still alive.
Oh!
About time, actually. He was basically... Oh, Pinkman! I don't know what's happening here. I don't know. Far out.
Shia LaBeouf are just about holding on, but things are looking a bit dire here. Biscotti's going to boost straight onto the flag.
Holy shit. So by the looks, every single highlight is coming straight out of this map. And again, on Scan, this is incredible. This is not even a re-grab train, it's just a cap train. It's a cap train, and then they get 2 flaccid in. So grab, then the other team flacids, and then it's just a cap.
But just a very small problem there. Bobe definitely should have suicided on Moose, because if he suicides on Pinkman, he pushes Pinkman further across into Skent's path for the regrab. Whereas if he suicides on Moose, Pinkman's sort of stuck inside that house a little bit, but can't really fault him too much for how he's played today. He's done really well. Just minor adjustment. Biscotti's trying to grab that rolling.
The defense as well. Biscotti and Pat are just like letting these guys grab and just having the confidence in themselves to know they can get the return.
Commentator's curse right there. Pat, yeah, he knows he can just hold here. And Tope just gives up.
Look at that shut down. That's so good from Skent to cover all the angle of that boost and let Bobe just do all the work there.
Bobe's had a couple of solos. Pat's coming in. Bobe needs a third solo. Pat!
Pat always makes Skent, where are you going?
Biscotti with a solid split. That was very
nice.
clever.
The coldest alive comes in and Biscotti does exactly that and has a nice long hold here.
Speaking of calls, we're going to have a final listen into Shia and see how they're coping with this 7-1 deficit right now. The Brazil.
Right was 27. I'm dead. Okay, sitting right into base. Okay. We have a read?
Maybe not. They got a tag for a chase.
Oh, you're gonna be gone. Nice. Cap. Sweet. Oh, they tag for it. Watch out. Up.
Yeah, only Doku coming there. It's interesting. The captain's trying to hold the team together, but you can tell that definitely low energy, definitely low spirits right now. They're 7-2 down. Only a minute to go. Or 7-2 down this half, rather. And only a minute to go. Further deficit. Dope. Trying to find his way back into the game, but I think it's pretty much done right now.
How good was that from Biscotti to block 2 people off and let Skent get all the way out of base and halfway down the fucking map just off a good block? That's so good from Biscotti. I love seeing that.
It's the underrated players that you don't really see in the highlight reels much.
Oh, it's sort of lucky from Pat. Whatever. Pat, he's good at holding.
He is good.
Pat. It's weird that Pinkman's like opting to sort of half chase and half go for puffs, but whatever.
Or do that, if that's what he's... Dopes. They're all pattern stats now, really. Everyone knows the game's over. Bobe could be looking to pad his stats with an extra cap here.
3.
Unfortunately, it's not going to come. He's got to stay alive, though, because Dope's got a chance. Unfortunately, it doesn't come. So, relatively even again. Kevin Caput definitely had the upper hand on the pups. 9 pup advantage there. And obviously the caps was the big problem. They're just converting their opportunities way better. A lot more fluid, I think.
That defense as well were just like Biscotti and Pat had no trouble just keeping a flag in base. Just letting them have a bit of space, letting them off into grab and then just returning them. Making it look super duper easy.
So that moves.
Let's do some interviews. Are we keen to see how much Shia LaBeouf actually practiced? And here's Docu done. That exact information, I'm sure. Did you guys practice this week? What was your practice session like?
No, we didn't practice.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, as a team, we didn't practice. Like as individuals, we kind of hitched onto teams, you know. Except for Dope, of course, but he's a free rider.
Yeah.
Love that game.
A game? What?
Yeah, it's a game called Freerider. It's like
Oh, is that the
2000.
one with the snow?
Yep.
You make your own.
Oh, that's awesome. I love
Draw a
that.
line and everything. Yeah,
Dude, like in middle school, that's all we played in the IT rooms.
damn right. Anyway,
Is that Master Yi?
What?
Sounds like Master Yi.
That was my
Say fuck you to me. What did I do? So mean.
so Doku, that devastating loss puts you on 10 points. Cap 22's on 9, and the Kitty Caps, well, their cap differential is terrible right now, but Cap 22's can catch you next week. How are you feeling? You feeling a bit nervous? You might miss out on finals, or are you confident next week?
Wait, who are Cap 22's versing next week?
They are versing
Ballfathers.
Ballfathers.
Yeah, well, that speaks for itself, doesn't it?
There you go. Still confident. He'll be in the finals.
No?
And at this rate, you might be up against Bobby's team once again in the finals.
Fuck. I mean, yay, because they're shit. But we just got wrecked by them.
Depending on how they go next week, but
No,
could be
yeah,
interesting.
so individually, you guys are pretty good. You should, if you can, you should actually like get in and get some scrims in, because I think at the end it was just they were very classy. It looks like your team practiced a fair bit, Bobby. Yeah.
No.
Oh my god! Don't tell me
No,
that. It
that's
looks like you guys were so
You have to
organised.
say
We didn't
yes. Make it
scrim,
look
but
good.
we had sort of like I don't know, 2v2s, I'd say, where we just practice different styles of play.
Right. Okay, that could be fairly valuable. You guys certainly looked very organised that game.
Yeah, you guys were definitely a bit more fluid, and defense was definitely on point from you guys. I think we pointed out a couple of times that Biscotti and Pat, or whoever had to fill in, were just doing really, really well and shutting down well,
Yeah.
getting a lot of solo returns that maybe Dokugan's team just weren't nailing every now and then. So, well done to you. Definitely a good performance going to the finals. You feeling confident in the finals, or?
It's fair to say that I'm always feeling confident. I don't know. I back my team, and I'm glad I've got who I've got.
Is there any word on Carbolic? Is he gonna change ethnicities, or?
Wait, what?
Oh, because he's Asian right now. But
He's
that's the reason he can't play, is because he's Asian. What was that, Bobby?
He is Asian. That's a true fact.
It's a true fact.
That's a true fact.
As opposed to those
None
false
of
ones
those
you
pesky untrue facts.
we can't handle those untrue facts. But yeah, no, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And
Okay.
if he comes back.
So that was a very tentative yes. No confidence there in him coming back, is there? Alright. That about does it. PT?
Yeah.
Any final words?
It's Pat guy. 0 coins Pat went for. No coins. That is like actually incredible. Pat was playing like a beast in that game. He was good on both positions, offense and defense. Pat, how do you think you played in that game?
I'm PT.
No.
Oh wait, was I moved to this room? Oh, my voice isn't
Oh,
good
I didn't.
for commentary.
Yep, we can tell
Sexy,
that,
bro.
so we're gonna end it right now. Thanks,
I would
Pat.
fact your fucking voice, bro.
What, your voice? Or you just can't.
That was unnerving, Doku.
Alright. See you next week.
See you guys.
Thanks for
Love
coming,
you.
bros.
Love you, Flick.
Yeah.